limits, elevate your mind. Live your life without limits, no more wasting time. Don't forget to stay focused while continuing to stay on the grind. Keep your vision real tight, then your future be bright until the finish line.
Good morning, family. How are you? Thank you for joining me this Saturday morning with my special guest that I'm getting ready to bring in to our show today. None other than rap artist Rush the Visionary. All right, Rush, how you doing?
Very well, very well.
Good. Well, we are live on Living Your Life Without Limits, and we're glad to have you back with us today. Last time you were with us, you released your debut, Love and Legends. And before we jump into this conversation, we want to give the people that are on us today a sneak peek of your new video called The Reminder, and it has a fresh sound to it. So let us go on and bring that in. I want to give a special shout out to LaRonda, who is producing this segment for us today, because our beloved Barry is not able to be with us this morning, and she's doing big things here, LaRonda. She also has Where's the Party At?, where she produces Where is the Party for anybody who wants to go on and do online parties. That is your girl. And she is my girl, and she's part of the Living Your Life Without Limits team. So take us to the video, LaRonda, of Reminder.
I don't trust these people when they hit me. They get fake smiles, claim they're riding with me. I never made songs for the love of many. I don't want approval cause they'll never get me. I'ma come at you with no regards, even if you think you live in large. I got an ace in my sleeve, like I'm playing cards. I stick to my point, like a shooting guard. I adopt these, I treat them like children. Put respect on my name when I'm in the building. Act like you're Picasso, pay me as the villain. You'll be running back just for my forgiveness. How you come to me asking for employment after telling me about your life choices? I put the work in that they all avoided. They tasting defeat like they thirst for it. I always keep her close even when apart. Even though we fell out, keep me in your heart. I'ma hit you up before I hit the charts. When I shoot my shot, I never miss my mark. I beat it up good but never beat my women. And my shorty love me cause I really listen. We were counting change, dollar menu living. I'm glad you saw the vision, that's worth $1 million. Thank you. Yeah, even if we ain't together, I love you, just know that. What'd it look like if I was to disrespect you, marginalize you after everything we've been through? You know, everything you did for me. Love and respect, something deeper than IG caption.
So Rush.
Yep.
What was some of the challenges you faced? This is a great video, by the way. But I know you put this out during a difficult time with the pandemic. And, you know, what were some of the challenges that you faced putting this together?
Just like there's certain people we wanted involved that couldn't be involved because of like safety issues and stuff like that. And we had to respect that. And we had to go about this in a way that was like the safest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we were driving to the location, each of us, like to avoid airplanes, like contracting the coronavirus, spreading the coronavirus and stuff like that. There's people I wanted in it that couldn't necessarily get in it, but it was like, we made things happen, you know, like that's what I'm most proud of about this video, that we just made things happen and we lived enormous instead of being dormant, you know what I'm saying? So
exactly. I think one of the things that has happened during the pandemic, which I'm hoping that people take away from not just what you have done during this time, but moving forward, that even though other things were shut down in our life, it was a great opportunity for us to set the reset button and
Yeah.
move forward and hone in on our skills or talents, or diversify, create new skills and talents, and bring those to the forefront, because life as we know it may never be the way it used to be. I mean, really, there's always going to be some level of change, I believe, since the pandemic hit. Although music is universal, it brings people together. And that's what I love about music. I love music on the show. I have live bands as much as possible because I think it's healing. It brings people together. You check everything else at the door when it comes to music. All races, all ethnicities can band together around music, which is
keeps you really present in the moment. Yeah,
exactly. And it just feels good, and it makes people reflect in a positive way. So I'm always glad to have musicians and artists participate on the Living Your Life Without Limits platform. So thank you again for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
And so talk to me about what's up with you. What's happening? If any of you don't know Rush, the visionary, we're also going to open up questions. If you have any questions, we got LaRonda working those boards there. Shout out some questions. If you have any questions for me, I'm live. I'm starting to do more lives. We got a couple of lives coming up this month. One in particular that I want to let you know that's going to be coming up is talking about healing through infidelity. And I mean, I want everybody that has been in a relationship, Rush is laughing, but I want y'all to chime in on this one. This is going to be live, and we're going to have a therapist on, and we want to talk about this and unpack this and how to heal through infidelity. But today we got Rush on, and we want you to say something to him. Any questions that you might have, we want to have him while we have him present. He's a very busy man out here doing big things. And if you haven't heard of him yet, you sleeping because he's going to big places. So you heard him first. He's giving us time here on Living Your Life Without Limits. So tell us, Rush, what are you up to these days? I know you're doing a lot. You're a very busy man.
Video shoots, photo shoots, studio recordings, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be visual with it, like trying to show people what I got going on. Like, I do a lot in the background, but I try and show people some of what's going on in the background, you know what I'm saying? Present it in a good way. Like my Instagram be popping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got a single releasing next week, this same time, Saturday at 9. It's a song called Divine Mothers. I wanted to spread some positivity, spread the love I have for the mothers. This is the first platform. This is the only place I've told anyone that I'm dropping this. But
so we got an exclusive. We got an exclusive. All right. Thank you for that. We appreciate you. You know, your message that you do through your music is always positive, and I love that about it. It's uplifting. You know, we have we got different forms of rap and different things like that, and we appreciate everyone's art. But I do love how you come with a message of positivity and spreading love and uplifting people. Why do you feel that this works for you?
I like people make different music for like what they appreciate and stuff. And like, I always wanted to make music that made me feel good, made other people feel good, that like helps me sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that like I put positive energy out there to receive that back at some point. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of my thought process when I make music. Like, I always try and put myself in a positive aura around positive people, you know what I'm saying, to just build, you know?
I do know that is so important. And that's what we do on Living Your Life Without Limits. That's why we enjoy you being a guest on the show, because it's about elevation, motivation, and inspiration on our platform. So anything in that vein, we gravitate to that. We're hungry for it because there's so much going on today. I want to speak life into people. So every time we're talking, we want to speak life into people, letting them know despite everything that's going on, God has a plan and a purpose for your life. And just with your music, so I know you have a whole nother career that you do outside of this that you're very successful in. What made you transition, for people that don't know that, into doing rap? Because you're very successful in a whole nother life, that you wear a whole nother hat and doing big things over there. But what made you transition over to rap?
Just to live as big as I can. Music helps me be in a moment. Music helps me connect with people, you know what I'm saying? And like spreading love and like just being part of the world, like, you know what I'm saying? Being part of every moment. Music helps me stay grounded in the moment, you know what I'm saying? So
okay, so a few questions have come in and we want to get those answered. So let me have LaRonda bring those questions in to us so that I can get those answered. Hold on, we want to get Russ to answer those questions. Let me get those answered here. Okay, what's the first question, LaRonda, so we can get this answered? Yeah, let's do it to the phone so I can. Yeah, go ahead. So Daniel said, God bless you, Rush. Keep up the good work. Love your music and keep going with it.
I will. I got my foot on the gas. I appreciate that in a huge way. Mm-hmm. Shout out Albert.
That was Daniel. So now Albert has a question also.
My apologies, Daniel. I'll remember you, Daniel.
What artist inspires you, Rush? Who's your inspiration?
J. Cole, Dizzy Wright, just people who put positivity in the air, but we're still creative, you know what I'm saying? Came from places like where I came from, you know what I'm saying? Like East Side and stuff. Yeah, like I actually am doing a collab down the road with Dizzy Wright. He sent back the file, and like he was really instrumental in like just shaping how like I view music and shaping how I view the world. Like so I was excited to be able to link with him, you know. So
all right, excellent. Any other questions we have? Any other questions for Rush or comments? So Ruff, if you weren't rapping, what profession would you be in?
Probably modeling. Like I just like visuals. Probably photography.
So give me your money pose then. If you're gonna model, you gotta give me your money pose. Give me your money pose now. I gotta see your money pose.
No, something that shows off my watch. That's what it would be.
You gotta give me your money pose. All right, okay. Yeah, okay, Rush. Stick to this rapping thing. That's a good one. Any other questions for her? So where can they find you online, Rush?
Apple Music, Spotify, all streaming platforms, YouTube. I'm anywhere. If I'm not anywhere, someone should let me know and I'll get there. So
So he's on all the major outlets, Apple, Spotify, iTunes. You can follow him on social media. Is there any handle that people need to know?
Rush_the with an A, THA, _ visionary for Instagram. So.
Any more questions? Okay, LaRonda, we got any more questions? Did your parents support your dream and become a / rapper entertainer?
The first place I actually recorded was in a minimalistic office of my stepfather's house. Like he had a really early version of GarageBand, and like that's where I first rapped. So it wasn't even something I wanted to do or I knew I wanted to do. It was just like he was always a creative person. He was always someone that like just did a lot of really cool stuff for fun. So just being able to like do that, it inspired me, you know what I'm saying? So
Rush, any concerts in the future when we get out of this lockdown, semi-lockdown? I know places are opening up. Do you plan to go on the road, hit the road when things kind of open up a little bit more? Have a tour in mind or anything in the future that we can look to see you and come live and share?
I have conversations with booking agents and stuff like that. We're trying to get something lined up. Like locally, I do a lot of here in Salt Lake City. I do a lot of like stuff with bars and just stuff with local clubs and stuff like that. So,
and Living Your Life, we're going to be having Rush back out here live soon. We're trying to work on the date where he's going to actually perform one of his latest singles. So stay tuned for that. We're just working out the date. It is going to be one of our Saturday Street Love episodes that we're going to have him come back out on. Everyone really enjoyed him when we did the one in Watts, and he's going to come back again and perform for us. So we're very excited about that.
Yeah.
So Rush, tell for people that are just looking for change or want to follow their dream. It's always difficult and it's challenging for people to just step out of their comfort zone and say, well, you know what? I want to do this, but I'm over here. How do I get over? What is some advice or something you can give them to keep going and don't be afraid to take that leap?
Be willing to validate yourself. Don't look for validation for anyone else, and don't look for what you do as the validation. Look for like just know that you already are valid, then do what you want to do and believe that you can do what you want to do. As long as you trust the process and as long as you're putting your 10,000 hours in, anything will get accomplished. I believe that wholeheartedly. So
wonderful. Yeah, you have to know within yourself, you have to have faith that you are walking in your purpose and fulfilling what you need to do. Because if nobody believes it, you have to believe it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I certainly appreciate you sharing that. Any more questions or comments for Rush while we have him on before we sign off? Any other comments or feedback that anybody has on Living Your Life Without Limits Live? We want you to follow us and join us. We try to bring you fresh and updated information. And we are so excited that our studio is almost finished. And Barry's got some great stuff in store for us as he set up and do live. Yes, what's another question? Rush, do you have a favorite artist that you love to work with in the future?
Dizzy Wright. Dizzy Wright's my favorite artist that I love to work with in the future. West Coast legend, Dizzy Wright. Okay,
Dizzy Wright, West Coast. What were you doing before you started rapping?
I was going to college. I'm a 2-time college dropout, so I turned that into something positive, you know, so.
But you also are working in a very successful career. You want to share?
Yeah, IT. Fixing people's computers, doing customer service, so, yeah.
All right, and a military man?
Yeah, I did 4 years. I'm proud of my stripes.
Our country.
Yeah.
Yes, excellent. So everything all positive about this young man. So Rush, somebody's asking, are you single?
I am single, yes. I'm married to the game. I'm married to music, so.
You married? He'd already put it out there. I'm single. I don't want no drama right now. I'm trying to stay focused. Very good. Very good. Any other questions that we have, Lorena? Okay, so before we sign off and thank Rush for being with us, Rush, I want to thank you once again for being on Living Your Life Without Limits this Saturday morning. I know it's early for a lot of people. They still waking up trying to find themselves and get themselves going, but they say the early bird catches the worm. So we're glad to have you here and continue to do all these beautiful things that you're doing, sharing a positive message through music and just sharing your gifts to the world, which I see you going to greater things in the future. All right, this is your girl, Shannon Jackson, with Living Your Life Without Limits. I am signing off because actually I have a live radio interview that I'm going to be on KTV radio station in about 30-40 minutes. So I got to get ready for that, for my own self being a guest on their show. So anyway, God bless you. And make sure you click that subscribe button and make it go blue if you're not already subscribed to the channel. And remember, as always, to love yourself. Take care of yourself. Because guess what? You are absolutely worth it. Thank you for joining us, and see you next week.